Okay, so we'll start off with rolling up some paper. These tubes will make up the body of our paper gun. So we choose one. The one we choose will be first, it will be our barrel. This is a bullet from the previous gun. We got to make sure that when we make it, the bullet does not slide into the barrel. So what we're doing here is making sure that the paper doesn't, because when you blow through it, it could damage the barrel if you don't do this. So this will protect it from breaking. So we just roll that up there. So what we're doing now is we're going to roll another piece of paper around the barrel and just tape it up there. There we go, let's tape it up. Okay, so if we slide the barrel out, and what you see is that the barrel will slide straight in there. If it wiggles around, switch it to the other side, but this is fine. So we'll mark off now where the barrel goes in. It should go in about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Now we're going to mark it off and cut out a bit, and this will be where our magazine slips in. Slide the barrel on in there, like that. Okay, now it's important to leave this piece of barrel. It's important to leave that bit going into the chamber, and just make sure the bullet slides freely too. Now we'll mark off another piece, and this will be the bit where the casing ejects out the back of the gun. So when you pull the bolt back, it will eject. Just make sure that's wide enough, and make sure the casing slides through it. Okay, so this is a bolt off the other gun as well. So, there we go, see? So make sure the casing slides freely. Just tape the barrel now so that when you push it through, it won't, the barrel won't move. So that's that. There we go, there's the base of our gun. This will house all the moving parts, so just trim up, make sure that casing can eject. Again, paper gun making, you basically, you know, it's never going to be the same as it is on camera. It's going to be a lot different. So you make it your own, really. So you just trim it, do what you feel is necessary to make it better. Okay. So here we're just going to cut off a piece, and this piece this will be what our bolt slides through. So we're just going to trim off a bit so that we can tape this bolt carrier, I guess, onto the actual main body of the gun. So the bolt will slide in there. Now this is we're starting to build the body of the gun now, so make that into a rectangle, or you can just leave it round if you want. We'll make a handle now, tape pieces of tube together. There we go. And just tape that to the rectangle there. And this is going to be our handle, as you can probably see. Add on another tube underneath the ejection port and tape it on. We have the receiver part of our gun finished. So this is the base of the gun finished, basically. And make sure that is clear. Make sure when you tape that on, that a part where the bullet will travel through is still round. If it's not round, the bullet will not eject. So make sure it's not crushed. Okay, so out of a round piece, wider round piece, we're gonna make it into a rectangle like that, and this will be our magazine. So again, roll up some tubes. Now this tube will reinforce our magazine. So we then just measure it up, Now this needs to be, again with the magazine, this won't be as it is on camera. You'll just, it'll be different for you, but you can make it work. Okay, so here, just crimp it down. Now we're gonna cut it and make it look all nice and flush. So we're just gonna tape up the bottom there, and then cut this piece down so it's nice and flush with the top. Just trim off the excess piece. Trim it down again. Here we go. So that's nice and flush now. So we're going to tape this to the magazine. This will provide the necessary support for the magazine. Okay, there we go. So we have our shell of the magazine now. So now we're going to put the moving parts in. So give your rubber bands a stretch before you use them. Now we're going to put some tape on the rubber bands. Just leave a bit of the sticky tape exposed so you can stick it to the magazine case. Like that. See? So just stick it on there. And put some tape around it too, just so that doesn't move, because they're going to have a lot of strain on them as they move. So make sure you've really taped them down, but don't tape down the moving parts. Now we're going to cut off a piece of tube, and this will be what our bullets rest on when they are traveling through the magazine. So what we're going to do with this is, so you can see how that will work there. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to roll up some tin foil, and we're going to fill it up with tin foil like that. See? So that's completely filled with tin foil. Now we're going to cut another piece of round tube, and we're going to tape the rubber bands to it so that they slide into the magazine and the magazine moves. Yeah, like that. See? Now we're going to want to put some spacers in there too, 2 spacers, and then you're going to want to put the piece with tin foil on top. So tape the spacers together. The spacers can be as long as you want them to be. Again, it'll be a lot different for you. Now we're going to put a strap onto the top. First we need to put in our the piece of, the piece we just made, and then put the strap on, and then we're going to put another, just a decorative piece, just to hide those rubber bands. Okay, so now the rubber bands will push the bullets to the top. So let's test this now. So if we load in a bullet, there we go, like that, and hooray, it fires. Okay, and then it should pull it out and eject that casing. Again, this didn't eject because it takes a lot of tweaking to make these guns. You can find what works for you. So you roll up a tube again and crimp it down like this so it's triangular like that, and stick it into the bottom part of the receiver. And again, this is making the stock, so this will be different for you depending on how tall you are, how big you are. So make this to fit yourself, to suit yourself. So tape the stock together, tape it in all the places that need to be taped. Now this is just the skeleton of the gun, so you can make this look pretty. Now this, you want to get a roll of paper, make it flat, then bend it in half and tape it to the top of the gun, just across the top. Make sure none of the ports are taped either. Now you're going to want to roll up a piece of paper that will fit your magazine inside of it. This will be the receiving part that will receive the magazine. So slide that on there and tape it up. This will be completely different for you. It will be a different size for you, and maybe, I don't know, but make it your own again. Now we're going to fold it in, make it look pretty, make it fit. Now some final parts. Roll up a bolt. You're going to have to make it the right size. I'm not sure exactly what the right size is, it's different for everyone. So cut it at an angle like that. That will make it easier for the bullet to go into the bullet. Roll up a piece of paper that will fit inside of the front of the bolt and then cut that at an angle again, tape it down. There we go. See, we have a working bolt. So if we load a bullet in there, it will push into the bullet, push that into the chamber, and there we go. Okay, so we have a working, there we go, it works. Now again, I need to tweak that, but you can see where I'm going with this. So this is the base of the gun, this is the bullet, it's tin foil, toilet paper, and another roll of paper. Roll of paper, give it a bit of sellotape, make it your own. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been a tutorial on how to make a repeater for the gun. Make it your own. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, I very much enjoy a like or comment, telling me what I can do better, or what I did bad, or anything. Just tell me anything. Thanks for watching, guys. It really helps and it makes me feel good. So, thank you and goodbye.